The round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Leaving them for me.
What do you think, Marcus? Anytime. Jackie, you're praying today.
Dear, was it Yahweh? What's it, Rastafari? I'm becoming a Rastafari.
You can't, first of all, you cannot become a Rastafarian if you do not know the name of your God.
Yeah, you have to know that first.
No, I just watched the Snoop Lion documentary.
It's Jah.
Jah, man.
Yahweh's way wrong. Way not Rastafarian.
By the way, why aren't you asking Kevin? He's at least like from Jamaica.
I don't think. I mean,
You
he's
can't
not
automatically
black enough.
assume that he's
Yeah,
Rastafarian.
No, exactly, man. I live a different life.
No, I've got an African dress on today.
Afrikaan is
and
South Africa. That means that you believe in apartheid, which is the separation of races.
No. Nelson Mandela, please, on his deathbed.
Yeah. Be polite, Henry. Be very polite. He's about to die.
I'm gonna say that I believe in one love and smoking weed every day.
God damn it,
Okay.
Jackie.
And I got a little ponytail on top of my head,
Yeah, you look-
which means that I don't give a fuck about what you think about me and my people.
Okay,
Thank you.
the Polish people?
No. My brothers and sisters. Meaning Henry
I don't think they want
Zebrowski.
I think they will slowly kick you out of
Thank
their
you very
religion.
much.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Welcome to the round table of gentlemen with our new Lord and Savior, Yah. Which is very excited. Sitting in for Ed Larson, we've got a beautiful fellow over there.
Mr. Henry Zebrowski, again, I want to thank Ed for being missing today so I could step up to the plate and show
Right.
everybody what I fucking got, the kind of fuck I'm slinging around.
Right.
Because I'm slinging fuck on the radio.
Which I think
But
is
the
funny
one-
because your eyebrows are green today.
I was playing a weed leprechaun earlier today.
Yes, and what was it? Henry Zebrowski looks like the Incredible Hulk as if he hulked out, but then he just realized he
just wanna
hadn't
say
worked
that
out for
the
a
joke
month.
The joke earlier was he's the Incredible Bulk.
This is the
The
ninth
Incredible
time.
Hulk, because he's so fat.
This is
Because
just
he's
a
so-
new crowd for
I
this
thought
joke.
that was a funny thing.
That would, Kevin, why did you think that was so funny with the Incredible Bulk?
Because what he did was the definition of comedy.
Yeah, because Henry is so fat that he
He's
was
so
painted
fat.
green. Yeah.
I didn't even realize at first because I had no idea that you were painted green, and I literally like 30 seconds ago was just looking at your arm, and I was like, "Damn, Henry's
is green.
dying."
Not looking great.
Yeah, it looked like Beetlejuice.
What was the name of the incredible the little fairy that you
Oh,
were playing?
Tinkertop McNugans from Ireland, the weed leprechaun.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Yes, smoke weed every day.
And that's for the Murder Fist web series that's going to be coming out very soon. It's going to blow
Yeah.
all your fucking minds at some point in the near future.
Holden McNeely here, and for all the people out in the world, stop fucking with me.
What happened? What happened to you?
I just want to say it. I don't want him to do it.
Is it because it's because you're covered in sweat right now? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
why?
covered in sweat. I ate a hot bean burrito and I put a lot of hot sauce on it. But no, the people out there who would like to try me, apparently, is what you say.
But who says?
I don't know. Just people who want to try me, want to test me, or want to put me through tests.
Have you been tried or tested lately?
Absolutely.
What happened?
Just a bunch of bitches saying shit to me, and it's like if I'm gonna be out there on the streets because I do frequent them.
No, you don't. You sit on the couch and play Last of Us, the
Absolutely,
hottest new video
I beat
game.
that game today. It was fantastic. But when I go to get a tall boy to play more video games,
Right.
stay out of my way and don't be mean to me.
It's actually amazing how inactive you are. Yet every time I see you, it looks like you've been running from someone.
It's the hot sauce and the bean burritos.
Holy Lord, I am sweating. And we're in an
You
air-conditioned
sweat.
room.
It looks like your chest is crying.
Yeah.
It's just little droplets coming out of your
I think
fucking
it's called.
hollow.
It's like when a rash is weeping. You are covered in rash under your clothes, right?
My
Yes.
skin has been looked at by scientists.
Yes.
And I said, you will not keep me in this lab a day more, sir.
That's
I
right.
am not a lizard.
Yes.
I am a human being.
Absolutely.
The shirt of Holden is going to be the new cloth of Turin. That's going to be really quite amazing.
It's like, look at these uterus stains on this. What is this? It's from sweat. Holden sweats in the pattern of a uterus on his
kind
chest.
of fun.
It's very bizarre.
Absolutely. Thank you. Love Jaw as well.
Yeah,
And,
jaw, jaw.
Hell yeah. Mama
All right.
fucking to the tunes.
Got
Yes,
this on.
Heed Holden's warning. He is a serial killer.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Barnett, man. You heard what I said.
That's right. And, of course, I am Ben Kissel, and we have nobody in the Chuckle Hut today.
This is awesome. We have so much space. I was here last week. We were in the new studio. I hate change, though.
Are you doing okay with it, Jackie?
No, I just, I'm not.
I don't know. For
pressed up
someone that's
against Henry.
complaining about the fucking space, you are spread out.
Yeah, you're spread eagle right now. The room is a little bit odorous.
Well, it's because,
But, I mean,
because my dress is so long. I've got my African dress on.
You look like a madam in an old West whorehouse.
You do, but you just completely changed religions, and you don't like change. I mean, this must be a pretty big step in the.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
big
evolving.
step.
I'm going from dinosaur into human being.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say again, the dinosaurs did not turn into human beings.
Yeah.
They never did. All right. Well, let's get
Jackie,
to.
I want to say real
Except for
quick,
Holden McNeely.
you are a beautiful African queen.
Thank you. Oh my God, like Storm. I always wanted to be Storm from the X-Men, and now I finally am.
Well, she could
Everything
fly and
you
control the
said wasn't
weather.
True.
What? What? Yeah, exactly. But she was also an African queen.
Kevin, how do you feel about this? Just real quick, we
I'm
have
just
to get
very
your.
confused about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch Reincarnation, the Snoop Lion documentary.
All right. Watch that.
I mean, you
One
just smoked a lot
document-
of weed, and you smoked weed while watching it, and then you're starting to think that you're him, and you're not, because he's been through a whole world of other shit.
Yeah, but we
Right.
came from the same place.
No,
you know what I mean?
no, not at all.
Palm
You came
Harbor,
from
Florida.
Woodhaven,
Yeah, from a Polish family in Queens. I don't know if Snoop Dogg or Snoop Lion came from that womb.
Oh man, we are kindred spirits.
All right. Well, let's get to some news. Marcus, what's our first story today, buddy?
Hot Houston stripper and sometimes model Joni Blaze reportedly had a miscarriage on stage while in the throes of twerking.
All right. So, of course, we all know what twerking is, where you're sitting on you're on your hands and your ass is in the air, and then a fountain of blood and miscarriage. Flew all over the
It's
men
like
in the front
a weird
row.
thing of how my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard,
Right,
not when it's strawberry. Yeah.
Wait, what is twerking?
Do we know-
You shake your butt, right?
Yeah, you
High
shake
up
your
in the
butt.
air?
Yes.
And it's very erotic and
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, Kevin, you've gotten lost in twerking videos and stuff.
Several
in the
times.
past. Yeah.
Now that's just when they isolate the butt, right? And it goes.
That's
boom,
a
boom,
part
boom,
of it.
boom, boom, boom.
It's more just about the bounce, man. But it's just it's not. But you don't always have to be on your hands.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a violent ass bouncing.
Whenever
Can your
you're
arms
just doing
be
the,
up in the air?
I
Yeah.
suppose.
I feel like it's difficult to do.
You can do it in a handstand. There's everything you can think of that you could believe in yourself to do. You can do.
So
I
just,
think, am I able to do this? Not all women can do it, though, right?
well, I don't know if you would be able to do it, but now perhaps with your new religion and newfound
Jackie still can.
roots.
I might be able to.
You
though.
don't have the hip isolation.
Yeah,
What do you
it's-
mean? You've never seen what I can do.
Well, let's hope he hasn't anyway. You are brother and sister. That would be very disgusting. The
I
art
feel
of-
like female astronauts can't twerk.
well, maybe in zero gravity it might be a little bit easier.
very
I mean, this is a
slowly.
straight up physical feat to be able to twerk, right? Have that sort
yeah.
of a hydraulic lift with your ass.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
It
not
is
everybody
gorgeous.
can do it, though.
So if you're at this strip club, you're sitting in front row, you have your dollar out, and it's probably in your mouth, and you want her to come and grab it with her tits. Do you put another dollar in your mouth because you're so happy about what you're seeing, or do you take the dollar out and slowly move away from the stage?
The big thing, she's no longer dancing for two, so you don't have to worry about giving her as big of a tip.
Oh, okay, so just 50 cents, something like that, a quarter.
Yeah, just throw a quarter at her where her baby used to live.
Is there a picture? Because the thing is that a miscarriage doesn't shoot out of you like a rocket.
Yeah, just look at a volcano, but then replace the lava with blood.
Well, it said on stage she started bleeding profusely. The stripper then left the stage and to the back where she started having convulsions. She was then rushed to the emergency room where doctors gave her a blood transfusion for the loss of blood.
Jesus.
Losing a babe, it's always very tough, a miscarriage.
Same
I mean,
time, though, does it not make you then you didn't have to spend the money on the abortion?
sure, just twerk.
Is
So
that fucked?
Yeah, you have
just
to twerk it out.
if twerk it out, girl.
That's actually
If
a
you're-
really great idea.
That's right. If you're pregnant, and let's say you're in Texas and you won't be able to have an abortion after 20 weeks, don't worry about it. Just twerk it out.
Slap
You know?
your butt on a dude till the baby dies.
That's fine. He's going to love it. I mean, sort of, depending on what he's into. If he's super into it, leave him immediately because he's a serial killer. But if,
What's like that movie Dumplings?
what is that movie, Dumpling?
What?
Have you seen this movie? It's a Asian horror film where a woman takes dead babies and hacks them up into a meat paste and
I guess
puts
puts them in the dumplings.
and then it makes people young again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you order dumplings after watching this, or were you?
I was eating dumplings
the whole time.
yeah. It's like getting.
Is that like a specific Japanese thing? Is that like a thing that needs to be covered on last podcast? Where like Japanese seem very obsessed with eating babies and making them young to keep.
Well, they
Japanese
murder a
was
lot of babies in the Asian culture, especially in China. You just
Right.
can't have that many. You got to do something with the placenta and all
the
those weird
rape and
fetuses.
They fucked all those babies.
They
All right,
love
well,
to
we
have
can
sex
move
with
off of
babies.
it. What's going on?
Yes.
It's not
What's
last
new in the news?
podcast.
Yes. Of course, I do want to say real quick thanks for everyone who came out to the last podcast on the Left live show last night, and apparently we made a bunch of people cry.
I
and
sat,
we did not mean to do that.
behind a girl that cried through the last 15 minutes of the show.
We were playing footage from the
made
movie
an
Men
impact.
Behind the Sun, and
we sent
apparently
we sent Holden's girlfriend to the bathroom crying.
She was upset. Yeah, she was crying. She was
But
crying in
wasn't-
here.
Wasn't
so
the big
weird.
problem is just like she spends so much time with you. I figured that she wouldn't have any tears left.
Have seen all the horrors.
Well, and the horror video that really got Holden's girlfriend upset was a video about the dog burying another dog, and of course it was on like the oh my god how cute section of like BuzzFeed and things like that. But it turns out that dog was burying the other dog, so it would come back later and eat it, like it was a wonderful little Krispy Kreme sandwich. And then so Lexi, Holden's wonderful.
Laughed about that for a day.
So Lexi's crying, Holden's wonderful girlfriend. He takes her downstairs to check out the new studio, and she's like, so what are you guys going to use this place for? And he's like, oh, we're doing a segment we're filming for our web series. It's called Puppy News, and it's basically a segment about every dog's dying, I believe.
120,000 puppies dying in the collapse of the Golden Gate Bridge.
So really, I mean,
I did not explain what I was like. Oh, it's a show about a fake news program called Puppy News.
it's so adorable.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
I can't wait to see it, Holden. And maybe when we go out, we can watch it on our phone.
You're so much better than Ben and Henry. They don't love dogs, but you love dogs. Which is pretty amazing. So do you get fired as a stripper if you have a miscarriage on stage?
I don't think so.
I think you get demoted.
You do get demoted?
promoted.
This girl can get into any strip club in Houston that she wants to. You want to see a picture of this woman?
Yes, please.
Jesus.
If we could see her having the miscarriage. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
She's stunning.
Yeah, she's the self-proclaimed queen of Houston.
I agree.
You
Kevin-
can't waste all that talent on a
Did
baby.
she used to be a
That's
man?
made the right choice.
She has a man's face, though.
No, she does not have a man's face.
No,
She's stunning.
Look at that.
Oh, this is. You know what?
I don't know.
I'm still tipping her. She
Ben,
could have
describe what you
1,000
were
miscarriages.
Describe what you were seeing, Ben.
Right there, I was watching a woman that if I saw her have a miscarriage on stage, I would immediately say, I am the child's father. Give me my boy. Give me my son. I would sweep it up and I would take care of it.
Oh, wow.
Badass.
Whoa.
Watching her twerk
see
would
that?
be...
Yeah, just Google Joni Blaze.
Oh, she was-
she's worth it.
J-H-O-N-N-I.
She was
She's
me
got a-
yayo mommy of the week.
Me, yeah, yo, mommy.
Mieo, Mommy, and I believe that was the picture that we're looking at here is from a film shoot called The Summer Bunnies.
Yeah, summer bunnies.
She's got a
Summer
ham
bunny.
hock down
No,
there.
you don't-
That's
you-
not a butt.
That's a perfect
That's a
butt.
hock. No, that's
do you mean,
that's a
Jackie?
hock of meat.
It's a beauty. It's
I'm
not a hunk
saying
of, it's
it
a
as
hunk of muscle.
compliment.
We
I'm
can
saying
eat
it's a
it.
compliment.
Yeah,
I love
If
it.
we were on an island, we eat her butt.
I'd eat her butt.
Oh, yes. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to have two Zebrowskis eating her butt.
do is a pleasure of ours.
How are you going to pleasure her, Henry?
Every crevice,
No,
cover
no,
her in
thank you.
coconut milk,
No, thank you.
sucking out all the buttholes.
There's just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you drill more inside of her, which is a very big
question
possibility.
are those ass implants? And
No,
how
that's
can you
all
know?
real.
Okay.
No,
How
that
do
is
you
a
tell?
real
How do you
woman.
know?
Kevin,
I know.
Kevin, you know physical therapy very well. You know quite a bit about the
Little bit.
human body. What sort of exercise do you have to do if you're a lady out there to get that ass in twerking ability?
Well,
to
that
twerking
right there,
ability.
that's just the work of God right
Yeah.
there, man. That's much you can really do to
Work of John.
But
That's
squats,
structure.
people doing squats,
Okay.
lunges, that type of thing will help to try to achieve something.
So, Jackie, how many squats are you going to start doing a day to get a beautiful butt like that so you can twerk
At
all
least
over
half
town?
a nine. Half a nine. A squat for my butt over
You're
here.
Zebrowski.
I'm doing
We
them
have
right
the
now.
same butt.
I have no butt.
There's something about the Polish. They have so much body, but then it never drips down to make a butt.
Yeah, there's no butt. I have a lot of belly and I got a lot of thigh. But in between, it's like a desert of time.
So a woman with an ass like that's a very sought after gal. I would assume borderline impossible to
look at
actually
him looking
impregnate.
at her butt.
Oh, now we're looking. Now is this the same girl, Marcus?
This is the same girl.
She's
yeah,
covered in money.
This is right before the miscarriage, actually.
Oh well, all right. She is butt naked, literally butt naked. She is wearing a top though. She's lying on a bunch of $1 bills,
This is the thing is that
which is kind of sad. There's
I'd
only
say
about
it's
100.
very dirty.
Money is very dirty, and really, if you're a lady out there, have some class. Lay on $100 bills. You can't lay on $1 bills. I mean, that's pathetic.
Yeah, she's laying in about $93.
That's
Maybe
about
that's why
it.
she
Probably some
got-
pennies on her stomach as
That's
well.
probably why she had the miscarriage, right? Don't you put dollars in a pussy, right?
Not
No,
in
you,
it,
they
no.
grab with the. You can put them in the butt, and you can put them in their
You
bikinis.
never put them in a pussy.
You know, I mean, who wants to have
Roll
money
it
in their
up and
pussy?
Put it in your pussy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
have
didn't
you
know.
ever had a dollar in your pussy
No,
or
but
any
I've never
currency?
twerked in front of a bunch of drooling idiots either.
Well, they might have been very smart men.
They could
Yeah,
have
there
been
could have been a
smart.
couple of scientists.
I mean, obviously there was.
Judging these people,
If you are a doctor, can you imagine going to the strip club? A woman has a miscarriage, and you literally hear, "Is there a doctor in the house?" And they're like, "So happens,
Yeah.
I'm a rock hard doctor." Yes. This is really phenomenal. I'm happy that she's okay though.
She's fine. Yeah. She tweeted from the ER.
She.
I mean,
Okay.
she did let everyone
damn it.
know immediately that it was a miscarriage.
Yeah, I would keep that
On
to myself.
Twitter. Yeah.
You know.
No, I think that's actually. I think it's more important that she says it's a miscarriage because if it was just her period, then she's a bad woman.
You
Because
think
then,
so?
like, if you didn't plan ahead or at least think that, like, oh, I'm gonna be ass naked,
Right.
with my pussy out in front of a bunch of people.
But a lot of times these strippers they're on their periods while they're dancing.
And they're
Yeah, but
busy.
it
They're
doesn't-
focused.
it
They're
doesn't
thinking a lot.
Shoot out of them the way, like, if it shoots out of you
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a miscarriage, then you have a really big issue.
I'm about to throw up.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't want to have this entire floor covered with vomit. So let's move on to a story that doesn't involve miscarriages and things that make Henry want to vomit.
The white-throated needletail,
Ooh, what's that? Are we still on the same story?
the world's fastest flying bird,
Okay.
was thousands of miles off course after turning up at Tarbert on the Isle of Harrison, England. It was first seen by 2 bird spotters from Northumberland on Monday. There has not been a sighting of the species in Britain since 1991, when a single bird was seen 4 times. In Kent, Staffordshire,
Oh, wow.
Derbyshire, and finally, Shetland.
This is
This
the
is
worst
made up.
story.
What is happening?
Were we just talking about scorpion and miscarriages? And now we're talking about
Or
It is a
clock.
This is
fast bird.
a bird that's fast.
Right. Jackie, did you literally just enter?
Is that the end? That's the
Is that the story? Okay.
I just want to
It's
say,
too hard to continue.
I just love the round table so much because I just got to hear Jackie utter the sentence, "I want more clots." I would assume referring to blood clots. That's great.
Now,
Disgusting.
22 years later, another white-throated needletail turned up in the UK.
Oh, this is great. I
I'm
love
actually
this story.
very interested.
Yes.
But after more than 80 twitchers flocked to Harris,
What's a twitcher?
a bird watcher. That's what they call
This is
them.
fucking shit.
So we've talked about tweeters, twerkers, and twitchers now in this
Oh,
episode.
that's
Twitcher
fun.
sounds like somebody who's been hit by a car.
Yeah.
Just laying in a fucking ditch.
Yeah, and had a stroke, so half their face doesn't work.
I can't wait to see the world's fastest bird.
I think we should just start calling those people zombies and shoot them in the head.
I'm just so glad because it's the one day I don't have to bring my diaper carriage with me because my nurse comes with me to see that the birds go.
Well, that's just another great SNL character from Henry Zebrowski.
Now, 22 years later, after another white-throated needletail turned up in the UK, but after more than 80 twitchers flocked to Harris,
Yeah.
with scores more on their way. The bird flew into a wind turbine at and is now dead.
What? That's so sad. How can you cheer this
Wasn't that
activity?
worth it?
That was like a bedtime story. I loved that.
Yes.
I would just love to be part of that crowd and look people like, oh, here he comes, here he comes.
Yes.
It was witnessed by over 40 people.
That's
that's
wonderful.
it.
40 twitchers.
Josh Jones of Bird Guide said, "It was seen by birders fly straight into the turbine. It is ironic that after waiting so long for this bird to turn up in the UK, it was killed by a wind turbine
Clean energy.
and not a natural predator."
I like this last one. We think the bird had probably come from Siberia. It's so sad what has happened.
It made it out of Siberia. It thinks it's home free, and it runs into the world's largest fan.
It's a
dumb
pretty
bird.
badass looking bird. Check out that bird.
It's a gorgeous bird as far as birds go.
This is my
Bird.
fucking question. This bird has made it halfway around the fucking globe.
Yes.
It flies into a giant fan.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It's avoided everything else.
The fan moves so fast I can't see it.
I mean, if you're gonna die, though, as a that was a sweet face you made, Jackie. If you're gonna fly into one thing, I mean, a fan's better than a wall, right? A fan's better than some sort of disgusting piece of a mountain or something like that.
Have
It's a
you
quick
ever?
death.
I was sitting and
Disgusting
eating
piece of a mountain.
Piece of a mountain.
Yeah, like the side of a mountain. All mountains are disgusting.
Sounded like an injury lawyer.
No, have you ever seen a bird fly into a window? I was sitting right next to a window eating breakfast at a diner, and a bird flew into the window at me, and I turned and saw it right as it happened, and just watched it smash to death up against the window, and then I watched it slide down the window, and then I continued to eat my breakfast.
Were you eating chicken as well?
No, I was eating waffles.
It's very
I felt really
interesting.
bad, though, but it's just like... It's kind of sad, He was
Waffles
just
get
coming
cold.
to see me.
I mean, it's just interesting because this, I would assume most torturers are environmentalists, and I'm assuming that they really enjoy wind turbine technology, and that's what ended up killing the bird. There's a certain irony there.
It was spotted by chance by two birders from Northumberland who were on holiday, and they knew what they were looking at.
Umberland is a stupid name for a place.
Northumberland.
Yeah.
What does
yeah.
it make you
It's
think?
all one word.
What do you think those people look like?
Northumberland.
They have triangle fucking heads.
It's not true. It doesn't happen in nature.
That doesn't happen. They'll have their heads are shaped like triangles. They
Why?
fucking milk cows with their mouths.
There's not
What?
a single member of the hat industry in Northumberland.
No, it doesn't sound like it's possible.
No, unless it's all funnels.
Yeah.
And it had been seen the previous day. This is when it was officially spotted, but it had also been spotted the previous day in Loch Hierclit.
Higher
Higher
clit?
clit.
Wow, that's kind of fun.
Maybe it's Hierclit,
right.
but I like to say Hierclit.
Yeah.
I ain't
bet
got
you
that.
do.
I got more a lower clit. You know what I mean?
You have a lower
Shut
clit.
the people, the men,
Yeah.
the men of Northumberland shave their pubic hair to make it look like a mustache over their dick.
Good.
Okay, very
I
interesting.
don't even know why
Yeah, what
they
is-
would, though.
Yeah.
Jackie, how low is your clit?
How low can it go? It's my ankles. Doug's always rubbing my ankles.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
They call me the female lawnmower.
Yeah. That's also good.
What is that? What happened, Jackie?
I just imagine him rubbing my ankles, me getting off, and I just eat off his hair off the top of his head.
Yeah, what reason do you have?
Sort of like Blanca's finisher from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I just imagine a super long clitoris.
Yeah.
You pull on
Hey.
it like you're starting a motor.
Oh, sure. And you think about that attached
You
to
know what I
Jackie.
realized? That nothing anyone has said in the past 5 minutes has made any sense.
Oh, very little. Very, very little sense
Like a mustache.
on there with the pubic hair. Right. All right. Well, let's get out of bird news. Let's.
hate that.
Job for life.
All right. Let's go to a more roundtable-y type story.
Of course, we're going to Wisconsin.
Oh, well, let's get
Yeah.
out of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else.
A Wisconsin man busted for having sex with a couch dumped on the street has been banned from watching porn for life.
What? I don't
Kissel?
understand.
How do you do that?
He was fucking a couch. How
He
come
was fucking a couch.
lack of porn is the problem? Exactly, right?
After a psychological exam, a psychiatrist surmised that his porn addiction was the source of his problem.
I've watched a lot of porno, and I've never once wanted to hump a piece of furniture.
So it's like imagine looking down and seeing the two cushions and be like, man, just for a second. It kind of looks like a butt.
Yeah, you really look at it like
Put
that.
it in my
Yeah, but haven't you guys said that you put your dick underneath a mattress, right?
No,
Don't
I
you put it with a
did,
mattress?
like
Holden's done it.
originally, like
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
trying to figure out how to
Before you figure
masturbate,
shit
like
Did you
a fucking
did
animal.
you put a royal we in there? Because I did not.
I've never done that.
Other people have.
Well, you gotta fuck furniture when you're trying to figure it out.
Is that what you started on, Kevin?
Yeah.
And what kind of furniture were you fucking? Was
all
there
types of things, man?
Like a recliner?
Couches,
Yeah.
chairs. All
Really? Did you have a specific favorite, like a leather couch or a nice sofa?
I
that,
had no standards.
Okay.
All types of
Nothing has
furniture.
changed.
Yeah, I got to
See
the
my
point I
dick.
was closing a door on it, just to see slamming a door down.
Slam it down.
So
That
when
was
you're-
more to punish my parents.
I don't understand. I don't even get why. It seems like it
I
must have
saw a
hurt you.
picture
lot.
of a dude this afternoon of a guy who broke his dick like while fucking a guy. And it was
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
horrible. Oh, it looked like blood sausage.
Ah,
Interesting.
What do you mean?
It said if your girl's on top. I hate
can-
talking about with
Oh,
you
just
about
don't
this.
look at Kevin while you
Yeah.
say
When
it.
a girl's on top, she bounces it up and down, and
Say it
sometimes
sexier.
it's when a girl's on top, she bounces up and down.
Is that sexy?
It's sexy to me.
Oh, okay. That's
And
good.
and then she like misses it. It like pops out, and she misses it. And she goes bam, bam.
It just snaps. It's got a little bone in it.
See, that's the woman's fault, though.
Yes.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be responsible.
So, Kevin, when you're fucking the couch, do you just come in the couch, or do you pull out and like come on? Do you come on a cushion, or do you
There's
give it like
lot
a
of
facial?
options, man.
Yeah.
I think when I first started doing, I couldn't yet.
Same
couldn't
here.
come.
Same here. I never came off of humping the mattresses.
Well, you're better than this guy from
See, I
Wisconsin.
just looked it up on the encyclopedia and I just did it.
So, I mean,
I
every
just
different
looked it
time.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
but
didn't
wasn't
expect
that
Kids
then?
nowadays don't have to fuck couches now,
No,
right?
I
With
mean, you don't
Pornhub
have
and all
to.
those things.
You could get a fleshlight.
Yeah. The technology has evolved.
You can't get a fleshlight when you're 10 years old. How
Sure
the
we
hell
can.
is
Go to the
this guy?
store.
What store?
The porn store.
They don't sell stuff to 10-year-olds.
You can get it online, though, Amazon.com.
That is true.
I mean, I haven't ordered 8, because I don't ruin them.
You had the one free one.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
Yeah,
I didn't ruin it. I had one free fucking fleshlight. I had it for 3 hours, and before I knew it, every one of my friends had their fingers in it, and they were all licking on it and
It was
stuff. And it
fun
was
to play
disgusting.
with.
It was no longer usable. I can't put my dick in something that Holden's fondled as if it was a newborn
It was all
child.
covered in dirt.
Yeah, by the end of your fucking pawn all over it,
Like
it was.
a Mexican prostitute.
Marcus got his fleshlight home nice and safe. He got to use it a couple of times.
What do you mean a couple times? They still use it.
That's disgusting.
Lord knows.
Use a couch like Kevin, for Christ's sake. Have some class.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
You have a girlfriend.
It's like brand new. It's like that. She's not there all the time.
Do you warm it up first? Do you finger it for a little bit before
Do
you
you
like?
put it in the microwave?
No.
Do you say nice things to it?
No.
Do you put lube in it?
Of course. Yeah, you have to put lube in it.
But wouldn't it be fun if you didn't?
No, it would rip the skin off
that
the
does
top
it?
of your
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah, it's not going to work
I
unless
thought
you
it was
put
like a
lube in it.
fantasy where it's like, oh, she doesn't want it.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
What are you fucking even talking
I don't know.
about?
That's your fantasy, Jackie.
Ponytail on the top of your head, you look like a radish from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh, leave her alone, Henry. Don't accurately describe her like that.
Mario,
Leave her alone. Jesus. You look great, Jackie. You look great. I love you and your new religion. I know, you're still hot. That's
I'm
the thing.
hot. No, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm temperature-wise warm.
Kevin, did you lube up the couch before you fucked it?
Nah, no lube.
Raw
man.
dog.
Straight up friction. Burned.
That hurt.
That's the worst.
It wasn't
That must
comfortable.
burn so bad.
It's like rug burn on your dick.
That was bad. I made a lot of mistakes, man.
Yeah, I was
that's
trying to
fine.
figure it out. It was trial and fucking error. I didn't
Yeah,
know how to
dude.
jerk off immediately. I was like a fucking.
I just can
I would-
imagine you sitting at dinner as 12-year-old Holden McNeely, just like hands in your laps, going like, "Holden, you enjoying dinner?" It's like, yeah. Yes.
Are you
mommy.
fucking the chair, Holden? Are you coming?
It never works, mommy.
No, they
Tom,
would,
your son is coming at the dinner table. Please take him upstairs.
they would leave me alone shortly after I informed them that I was playing the I'm sorry game.
I hate the I'm sorry game.
Playing
Every
the
time-
I'm sorry game, and then they'd go. They would leave for a couple days.
I am stunned. I am stunned you are not a victim of molestation. The
Oh,
things
Lord,
you
no.
say.
No, not at all.
because he creeped out the
Yeah,
boss.
they were
Yeah, that's the thing.
terrified. Yeah, they were horrified of me. Yeah, naughty
What's Holden doing?
teacher.
Oh, he's just running after that man's van. The guy looks like a pedophile.
With you.
That's actually
I
a great
love
thing to
candy.
teach your kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you are creepier than the molester, then they'll never molest you.
That's a good point. I mean,
That's great.
you know, if you're out there and you have a
I'm ready to
6-year-old,
be a mother.
just become a stripper first so that you never have the baby and you can have a little
I'm a
miscarriage of your own.
twerk, yeah, daddy.
All right. That's about right. So now this man can no longer watch porn in Wisconsin.
Yeah, this man, his name is Gerard Streeter. And
he's got the intent
Here's
of a man who has fucked a couch.
Oh,
He actually sort of looks like Holden.
He's never blinked.
check out the Roundtable Facebook page for a picture of Gerard Streeter.
The problem is that he's also, what you don't tell you is that there's a couch in the room where he's getting the picture taken. He's just fucking eyeballing it. Who can own the couch?
Ryan Edwards, a off-duty police officer, was out jogging at 11 p.m. when he spotted the 47-year-old making out with the furniture.
See, now that's a step I wasn't expecting.
Just kissing on it.
Now,
Kevin, you never romanced your furniture?
I didn't know, man. You know you treat the couch like a dirty-ass hoe that you don't want to be seen with.
dirty
you don't
couch,
make
yeah.
out with the couch.
Right, okay.
And definitely not in public. That's something you do in the dark where people aren't around so your boys can't clown you.
Yeah, I agree.
Do it, baby. I'll show them all, baby.
Yeah, Streeter said, Edward said, the off-duty police officer, I saw a subject leaning over the couch facing down, and it looked like he was having sexual relations with someone. I could see the male's hips thrusting up and down on the couch.
Oh, my.
I concluded that he had been thrusting his pelvic area against the cushions and trying to sexually gratify
Oh, what a
himself
great Sherlock
by rubbing
Holmes.
his penis between the two cushions.
How'd you figure it out? Deduction, my friend. Deduction.
And I gotta say straight up that was the sexiest big brown couch I've ever seen.
Oh, yes.
And after asking Streeter what he was doing, Edward saw him jump up and run off with his pants down, revealing that he was the only one carrying out the act. He's like, hey, what are you doing over there? And he thought he was fucking someone else.
Sure.
Just jumped up and ran off like, oh, he was fucking that couch.
I don't think this should be illegal. If this is indoors, it's not illegal,
No, it's not illegal indoors.
Okay.
But you got charged with public lewdness.
Sure.
5-month sentence.
5 months in jail for this?
Yeah.
What, for fucking a couch?
Yeah, in public.
Man, he's gonna get fucked with in prison, man.
I guess
What
so.
are you in for?
Do you get fucked with in prison if you're busted for having sex with a couch? I don't know if you do.
Endlessly interviewed.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, you become the bullied one, definitely immediately.
I mean, a pedophile, a murderer, or somebody who has sex with a couch. I mean,
I
who's
feel
getting
like
bullied more?
There should be a program that just says to people, it's like, if you want to fuck kids, just fuck couches.
Sure,
Like
kids
put
for
like
couches.
a little kid's face picture on a couch and have them fuck the couch.
Sure.
If
so
we can do that.
like they do like cash for guns. Like if you have a couple of kids in your attic, give us your kids and we'll give you a couch.
But maybe it should have
Something
like a
that.
mascot, like a dog with sunglasses,
Sure.
that, like raps or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Fuck on the couch. Fuck on the couch. Don't fuck Kleiner. Fuck on the couch.
We gotta work on
That's
those
a good
rhymes.
rap.
Not a rapper.
No, you're not. I thought it was a good rap, though. Yeah, the kids will really be into it. Pedophiles might like it. That's who you're trying to reach out to. Know your audience. You know?
Fans of anime.
Oh,
Love
indeed.
my rapping.
I would assume there's probably a disproportionate amount of pedophiles who just love anime.
Oh, definitely, because all the little girls in there that are
Right.
heroes and they're wearing just the tiniest little skirts.
Exactly. Kevin, you like
Jumping up
anime.
and
I
down.
love anime, man.
All right.
I love children. Look.
Oh, what? What? I thought it was just couches. This is why we need to do the Kids for Cash program.
Kids for couch.
Look,
Kids for Couch.
my
rather.
life went on the proper path because I started fucking couches at an early age.
Right.
So, you can go down that way.
Good sports spokesperson.
Yes, Jackie. Good spokesperson. Indeed.
Good. I'm going to repeat that back to you just as you said it. Good sports spokesperson.
Because I almost said sports center.
Sports center?
But I knew halfway through that it wasn't the right word.
I think you did a
I'm
wonderful job.
embarrassed
This room
enough.
is changing everything.
She's great. Again, the second episode in this room, and the whole show has changed. It's quite dramatic. All right, Marcus. Well, let's move
It's
on
all
from
the
this
room.
Wisconsin. It is a larger room. Let's move on, unless there's some other quotes or anything from this story you want to hit on.
Nope, that's it. Let's just move on.
But we can all agree 5 months in jail is far too long for public having sex with a couch, right?
There is one more detail, is that after the cops started chasing him, he locked himself in his apartment, but was arrested the following day at the hotel where he worked.
They did a
Oh, you work at a
stakeout.
hotel?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's full. If you're a couch fucker, it's as much like how pedophiles work at daycare centers for the YMCA.
No,
if you love
exactly.
furniture, I mean,
Yeah,
a
that's
hotel
the
is
thing.
where you want to
5
be.
months. 5 months does seem too long until I found out he works at a hotel, because that means he fucked every fucking
All
couch in
the
that
couches
house.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
fucked,
Yeah.
And he was so fucking engorged by every couch that he's seen. And not only had a job, I thought he was just like a homeless dude.
Sure.
He had a job. That means he saw that couch and he was so fucking horny by that couch on the side of the road.
So you're arguing this?
Stop.
He's a serial couch rapist? Do you think this guy's a serial couch rapist?
I guess it just takes all kinds.
For what? To build what society?
I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know. Maybe he played the flute beautifully.
Could be,
Maybe
yeah.
that's what it was. That was his ability.
All right,
and then-
Henry, you're the judge. He does play the flute beautifully. What are you giving this guy?
Well, the
what
big
kind
thing
of?
is just
You
like-
can give him weird punishments, by the way.
If he makes me cry one solitary tear with his song of flute,
Right.
he's a free man.
Oh,
Not only is he a free man, but I will recommend him to work at IKEA.
Oh, wow.
'Cause that's the thing, is that that's a furniture lover.
It is.
Or Architecture Digest.
Something
because
like
that's
that.
just straight fucking porno to him.
Yeah, he'll be
Sure.
the best at it. No one can give you better advice on how to set your room up nice, swag life, with a good couch.
Absolutely. So you got to get this, like get yourself a chair, because at the same time you want to keep that couch in your eye at any given point. That
That's
couch
right.
has got to be the center of the room, because
That's right.
that's a trophy wife.
Indeed. And if that couch gets jealous, everything in that living room's going down.
Oh man, I think that the couch that I would fuck would be the ones that have the recliner seats in them. Like, that's a sexy couch.
Ooh, I've got one of those.
All right, let's move on. Things are getting really disgusting and depraved now.
I'm at a loss, man.
I do have a food-related story.
Yeah, let's do something with food.
Let's do it.
please.
Pretty hungry.
Let's do a food story, yeah.
Yes. Henry, when was the last time you ate, Henry?
I had some cereal in the house.
Okay, let's move on to a food story.
A man strangled his mother's pit bull puppy and cooked and ate some of the remains before he was arrested Thursday on an animal cruelty charge. This was in Tampa.
Oh,
Tampa,
Tampa.
Florida. Good Florida news.
Of course it was a pit bull. That's the only dogs they have there.
Can I ask what the nationality of the person was that ate it?
Yes, they.
You get two questions.
Oh,
That's
no.
one.
I thought. I mean, I just thought that the
You
name
wanted
was
them
just
to
like,
be Asian.
Yes,
He looks.
absolutely.
Yes.
And then I wish someone could have seen him from my perspective, because Marcus scrolled up to the picture and then he went, "Oh no, that's not what I meant." Did he show the picture of them?
He's a black.
There he is. Oh, he's a black fella. All right.
Well, see, the tip-off was Pitbull. That was the thing.
No,
No, they could
Asians
have
don't
been
discriminate.
Cuban. No, it's Cuban.
No,
That's
they
Cuban?
want the bigger dog, the better. They want a pit bull because they're like, oh, you get 9 ribs. 9 ribs instead of 4.
What?
9 ribs.
No, they use like smaller dogs, like a miniature pincher. Because remember those, the picture of all the dog eating festival they had over there that Ed put up on my Facebook wall? And they all look like miniature pinchers.
I will say, everything you guys are saying is racist, but there is some truth to it. Mara, my ex-girlfriend, take me back! You know, my ex-girlfriend. Just take me back! I'm changed now. I'm on medication. I'm not drinking as much. I'm still drinking a lot, but like not quite as much.
He is drinking the same amount, Mark.
Don't lie to her, Holden! Don't lie to her!
God, she
Literally
does not listen to
has
this.
free beers, went to get a bigger cup than everyone else.
That is fine, Kevin. We're different people. I'm a larger man.
He has now put a quote-unquote fart bucket into his room where he keeps his farts.
Yeah, he says it's also called a ghost catcher.
Sure, you never know where memories are stored.
Mara, your life is better now.
It doesn't matter what you just said to her. She's not listening. But the thing is, she was in Cambodia, and it was very interesting. Multiple pictures
Just
of...
no reason to go.
I don't know why she travels the world. This is one of the reasons that we're not the same person. Anyway, I'm more of a stay-at-home kind of guy. But anyway, what I'm saying is, multiple pictures...
She saved my life once. It was great.
It doesn't matter,
She's a
Marcus, how
really
great she
wonderful
was.
good
She was a
person.
sweet person.
Yeah, he really
She's
helped.
really
Like,
great.
I miss you, girl.
Just very pleasant.
For
nice to
years,
talk
I
to.
love that she was
But you guys are my friends.
Yeah, she cleaned our bathroom. She would clean our place all the time. She was great.
Oh,
then
and
you-
she's so fashionable. She would like give me clothes, but like only the bigger ones, so she felt like it made us like, oh, we're the same size, but we were not at all.
Now you're Ben.
Now I.
Anyway, no, it's no. Obviously, she's a far superior person to me. But she was in Cambodia, and she has multiple pictures of small, motorbikes, and they're just a bunch of dogs in cages on the back of them. And I'm like, what are they doing? They're gonna go sell them for like needy kids, and they're just going to market and they just like skin them live. And these
like
dogs were very similar to that.
Yeah, that's the picture. It looks like a.
But no,
Doberman
but these
Pinscher.
dogs were still alive, and they were unbelievably adorable dogs. And they just eat the fuck
And they're
out
all
of them.
saying like, the wheels on the bus go
All right,
round,
that's
round,
fine.
round
It was
and
interesting
round.
though. I didn't
they're
realize that
so
they actually
happy.
ate cute dogs. I thought they ate more like
Mongols.
undomesticated, like disgusting looking
I
sort of
bet you
piggish type dogs.
$100. Last night at on the last podcast on the Left Live, you guys showed a clip of the world's only smiling dog.
So
and
cute.
I bet that they killed that dog 30 seconds after that video was done.
You can't kill a smiling
Can you
dog.
imagine you cut off his head, he's smiling at you, and you just put it like in the middle of the table as a centerpiece while you
Sure,
eat it?
like what they do with
Apparently,
piggies.
the emperor called for it because if he ate a dog's smile, he gets 4 wishes.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was probably explained. The video was from like China.
Of course, I feel like that was.
I think
didn't
they
need
did.
to
His
say
lucky
it.
number that day was 67. So.
Kevin, what do you think about people eating dogs? I mean, we eat cows,
I
and
eat
of course
a
in
dog.
Honestly,
India people are
just been
super
wondering
upset.
this whole time what it tastes like.
Yeah,
Honestly curious.
it seems like it would be gamey and sort of tight, like full of tendons and muscle and
Yeah,
things.
but have you ever had like beef with broccoli?
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 What is
You
broccoli?
Well,
you
I
just
was
said
saying it-
broccoli
I was
without
saying
an
it.
accent. You literally, that's how racist you've become, is that you're doing the stereotypical accent without the accent.
I didn't mean to. Broccoli.
I feel like
All right.
I feel like we've all eaten dog at some point.
Yeah,
We have to have
all
that.
eaten
Beef
dogs.
is not
Yeah.
beef.
We've eaten rat before we've eaten dog.
I agree
Dog's
with that.
harder to get like meat wise. I think that like dogs are on a lot more medication now. These are dogs that are raised for eating. They have whole fields of these dogs.
No, but that's the thing. You know, buddy, they were not raised for eating. They were just running around, rogue dogs. You have a dog.
That's what I meant by raised for eating. They're running around. They're like in the streets. The people own them.
Yeah. No, I found this website, askakorean.com.
Okay, fantastic.
Because apparently Koreans are very much into the dog eating, and dog is.
Let's see the picture here.
It's puppies in a pot.
Oh, they're literally puppies in a pot with somebody trying to attack it with the chopsticks. Oh my goodness.
That's more racist than
These dogs are still alive.
All right, Jesus Christ.
Sushi dog.
We are trying to sell the show, guys.
Oh, sashimi.
You were just all right. Fuck 3 billion listeners. You know who needs them? Who needs that small Asian market?
It's traditionally a peasant food.
Okay,
It is not a high-end delicacy. It's what the poor people eat.
all right. Mm-hmm. And they're just such adorable dogs. Anyway,
86% of Koreans say that they have eaten dog at one point or another.
Yeah, because it's around.
so that's the
Yeah, it's like street meat. It's like when I eat the hall cart meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because livestock processing, the Livestock Processing Act does not cover dog meat. Dog ranchers and dog meat sellers essentially go for the raising slaughtering method that generates maximum profit. And you know what? I thought the dog ranchers was going to get more of a laugh.
honestly, dog ranch. It made me laugh because I feel like they have like a cow that like herds up the dogs as opposed to the dogs that herd up the cows in Texas.
But I've heard they're also really helping to market towards Americans. What they do is they stick a bunch of dog meat on a stick and they call it, come and get Goofy stick. Oh, Smita Goofy.
A goofy stick.
Oh, Smita Goofy, you're right. You're like, it's Mickey Mouse friend.
I'd rather a
Mickey Mouse
Tigger
was a
stick.
friend.
The Zebrowskis are a different group of people that have different Christmases
High
than
five
us.
up top.
Yeah.
All right, they're very proud of themselves. Very proud of themselves. Okay, so it's very interesting.
Dog meat tastes very similar to goat meat.
I've never had goat meat.
Like
so.
extremely lean beef with a little bit of its own aroma.
No.
And yes, it is very tasty.
Holden,
according to AskAKorean.com.
as a goat man, Holden, are you upset when people eat goat in front of you?
I just don't like people referring dog meat to goat meat. I think goat meat's on a new level.
Yeah, it's better
On
than
its
dog
own
meat.
level. Yeah, if you worship the meat before you eat it, I don't care if you're eating my goat meat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to lay down some tribute to that meat.
Right.
You light some candles. You have sex in front of the meat.
Oh, wow.
To show it, to let it breathe, and I don't even know.
Is this what you did at the dinner party that you invited us all to that none of us could make last week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. I'm glad that I didn't go.
We all everyone took turns wearing the goat horns and having sex in front of the meat.
Just you and Tony, your landlord.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're done, you have a really sweaty chest, right? When you're done having sex. Then you just you just press the meat against your chest to give it the fucking beauty.
See, when I have sex, I'm heavily powdered.
Right.
Yeah, so none of the sweat comes out.
Sex in the shower?
I can't. I'll slip.
Please.
Yeah, that's just too disgusting.
Please stop.
The problem is that I do a lot of it's like when we're in the shower. My girlfriend lays on the bottom of the tub, and then I tie soap to my feet like in the cartoons. And I watch her by just sliding back and forth, like stepping on her, just watching her.
And it plays the Amsterdam song.
I love shower time.
Henry, do you ever think about how just like if you could just be taking a dump and a girl could just sit down on you and you could get both done at the same time just to fucking kill it?
No, that's separate. My dump's special.
I just think
it's
I'd
my
like
sex that's throwaway.
I just don't have a lot of time. I just want to knock them both out. Two
Just
birds
sounds-
with one bone.
Yeah.
I walked in on someone that had just taken a dump that was having sex on the toilet. Like, I guess his girlfriend, it was my boyfriend's roommate at the time. I walked in the bathroom, door wasn't locked, go to the bathroom. They're having sex, but it smelled like dump. And he had just taken a dump, and she had, like, sexually come in, and she fucked him on top of the toilet while his dump
Was it still in there?
was in the toilet.
Unacceptable.
I was so
Unacceptable.
And it's like walking in on someone is embarrassing enough, but afterwards I yelled from outside. I'm like, "Did you just take a dump?" It was disgusting.
You have to set that house on
It
fire.
was
You have to burn it
disgusting.
down.
They broke the toilet.
They broke the toilet.
Yeah.
Big people?
No,
Who
very
actually-
tight.
Is this your...
No, not currently. He's in Tallahassee.
Okay.
God.
All right, this is sort of a little bit away from this point, but it still has to do with sex. Do you think that the Harlem Globetrotters ever had orgies, and do you think that they like threw the girls around, like did tricks with them?
God.
I mean, it's possible.
I would have done anything to be in that room.
That was the thing is they had a big hoop over the
Yeah.
bed, and they would spin her, they'd throw her through the hoop, and then she'd just land on a dick.
They dressed.
Depending on how good she was, I
It's all
suppose.
very well choreographed.
Yeah, man. And they play this song.
And the generals just had to watch.
I think they dress the girls up like the generals.
Look what we're doing. Look what they're doing. The generals are all just watching in their two-way mirror, just being like, these games are getting more elaborate. These goddamn Harlem Globetrotters with their tricks and their spinning and their orgies.
That's pretty great.
Are the Washington Generals always all white? Do we
Yeah, well,
Pretty
the Harlem Globetrotters need to guarantee victory, so most of their opponents tend to be white.
Do they actually play basketball?
Yeah, they play a little bit of real basketball,
Really?
but yeah, they don't
Generals
lose.
are all like former NBA guys, or
No,
like guys who
a
didn't
lot of
make
them just are college guys. I mean, they're all white.
I mean, I don't know. You know, I make up what I
Yeah,
say
yeah.
half the time.
Larry Bird.
He was good. He was actually good. That's all we got. We got Larry Bird, and that's it.
Oh man, the Washington Generals, even their logo is still the Globetrotters getting over
like
on
a big
them.
black man is raping a tiny white man.
Yeah, that is their logo is lit. It's actually kind of racist towards black people
yeah.
in a way.
That is fucked up.
That's amazing.
Prison rape.
It really does.
Also,
It's just like,
is
this is what you can expect when you hang around them.
They're bigger than you. They're better than you. They're gonna rape
They're
you.
gonna rape the fuck out of you while they play
You
basketball.
ready to be Little Spoon this entire game?
All right, Marcus. Do we want to move on to another story, or do you want to keep on looking at the Washington Generals?
I mean, I want to know a little bit more about the Washington
all right.
Generals.
Well, let's find some information out
Who are
then.
the Atlantic City Seagulls?
What is the what's the Washington Generals win record against the Harlem?
They've
Globetrotters?
won 6 games.
Okay,
since 1953.
Oh, not bad. Okay,
Yeah,
6 since
yeah.
53.
They won 6 though.
They've lost more than 13,000 games.
6 and
shit.
13,000.
I'm gonna
Well,
throw it out here. I'm gonna throw it out there for some of the listeners. I'm gonna just admit that I don't know what this thing is. I know who the Harlem Globetrotters
It's
are.
who they always played. They had to play a team and beat them every time.
Oh, so,
And it was
so
always
it's all
the-
a fabrication. So there's like
A lot
a
of it.
whole like.
It's like wrestling.
it's like,
it's
the
some of it.
basketball version of medieval times.
I had no idea. I thought the Harlem Globetrotters were just like ninnies that threw the basketball around.
What are you
I feel
saying?
like for some reason that became a racial slur.
No.
I
I meant because it's choreographed and it's like
Ninnies
dance
is a little
I
controversial.
didn't mean pickaninny. I didn't mean that.
Pickaninny. What is that?
Say picking it.
Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant?
What is pickaninny?
That's what I'm saying.
Pickaninny isn't even a racist term, I don't think.
The American Gothic painting.
Kevin, has anyone ever called you a pickaninny?
I've no, not till
Actually, that
today.
is a
It is a slur.
Is
It's
it?
all-
That's what you
Yeah.
meant. I'm sorry.
It's a
that's what I
slur
meant.
for black children.
I didn't
no
mean
idea.
any of it.
In Jamaica, we call black kids picnic.
Oh, okay.
Comes from that.
Ah,
I had no clue.
here. Did you know that this is the original words to this song? My Mammy's little ninny loves shortening, shortening, Mammy's.
Sing this song anymore.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that.
Sweep
I meant
off the
because
floor
they're-
and make up the bed, cause Mammy's little ninny loves shortening bread.
Good song. I thought it was catchy. Yeah.
Oh,
never-
we're officially now we're on a hate list.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't mean it.
This is a racist podcast.
Yeah, the NSA has just gotten. They're circling the drones.
They call him pickaninny because the small black children were too young to be productive pickers in the cotton field. So they're pickaninny, picking nothing.
You know,
I see.
in hindsight, that's not that bad.
Yeah. I would much rather be a pickaninny than somebody who has to go pick a whole bunch of things. Like, that's not bad. You know, being a kid, right? Let's move on.
Pickaninny
It was a throwaway
Yeah,
word.
piccolati. I mean, that's a shitty. Like, if you're a pickaninny, you don't gotta do shit.
Piccolati.
You can call me whatever you want to call me. I'm not working at all.
He's a real go-getter out in the field, and they're just like, "Oh, well, he's a real piccolati then. You know, he's upwardly mobile."
All right, Marcus.
It's like I feel fine with it when I mean it. You know, it's like, yeah, I said it. Now I'm just embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. I don't think that was one of the least offensive things you've ever said.
Thanks.
Just in this podcast.
Yeah, today.
Just today.
Oh, Topsy in Uncle Tom's Cabin was described as a pickaninny.
Okay.
It was a widely used word.
I did not know.
Well, the Jamaicans also use it as just a word.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's not insulting. You know, I didn't pick me over there. You say,
Oh yeah.
It's not insulting.
nah.
No, it's just not. I mean, it's not.
It's an old
Coming out of
anymore.
your mouth, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you were to say that on the street, you would.
But I've got my dress on.
No, you're not. You're not Snoop Lion. You're not Jackie Lion.
Oh, that would be fun though.
Jackie
Jackie
Lion
Lion
is
give
fun.
us some advice for life and living.
Yeah, man, smoke weed every day. And
That's all she said.
But yeah, but that's actually like that's a Snoop Dogg lyric. It's not even Snoop Lion. He's changed.
I know. Well, his new music is kind of fun. He sings one with his wife and his daughter. And it's kind of fun.
You sound like a stowaway on a boat coming to America.
It sounded
I
so
hear it's fun.
genuine and hopeful.
Is there a mouse in your pocket giving you good advice?
All right, now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Inventions and inventors. What a nightmare. So, Marcus is a multi-million-dollar fucking patent person. What do you call
He
it?
have a lot of money.
You don't even start the.
He has the patents. He's going to give
rules.
one patent out to an inventor to make millions
I'm
of
a
dollars.
patent lawyer.
Okay.
I'll start. I have two because the first one I feel like is going to be controversial. The first
Not
one,
in this episode.
I have invented a book that reads itself.
And what is the...
Is it an audiobook? Because audiobooks exist. It's already done.
No, the book reads itself.
This is a thing. It's skis, but it's a car. It's a fucking car.
Skis with tires on.
You don't have to read it because it reads itself.
Because it reads itself.
The other
It's an
idea,
audiobook.
The other idea I've invented, the other thing I've invented, because I feel like you're going to throw that one
But you
out.
didn't invent the first one. That was already invented.
The other thing I've invented, it's called doing the dishes. And essentially what it is I get horny when I do the dishes. So it's essentially just a pocket pussy that's placed under your sink so that you can hump.
You can just place a pocket pussy under your sink. None of these are inventions.
No, you can patent that. That's a new thing. It's called doing the dishes.
Doing
if you
the
want to get a
dishes.
doing the dishes
Pocket
installed,
pussy.
then you can have that. And
that's-
honestly,
Why would you ever get horny doing the dishes?
honestly,
I think
I
it's
don't
get
know.
the opposite
the
of horny
clinking
doing
in
the
the
dishes.
plates and the clinking of the forks.
It's
Yeah.
like clinking. That's what it is.
sometimes it's a very wet situation, and I'm getting hot and bothered.
Yeah, all the
rubbing
clinking,
your
and-
rubbing your dick up against the thing if you have to lean over.
And
a
if
little
Right.
you
bit.
lay two plates together, it's like a cockroach's shell.
It reminds Holden of his people.
Yes.
Okay, doing the dishes.
Well,
Not
there's
bad.
the book as well,
bad.
but if you don't want
Don't
the book,
mention the book anymore.
Yeah, no, the book it's already done. It's that has just been around for 50 years.
all right. Who's next?
I'll do it. It's a thing called Easter pills. And what it is a pill that you can take that makes poo-poo taste like chocolate. So you can eat all the poo-poo that you crave.
But is the poo-poo gonna? But it's still not gonna give you the nutrients you need or
No,
anything
it's
to
poo-poo.
survive.
I mean,
yeah.
you're gonna die.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
let's
kill
say
you.
the
It
big
just
thing
makes
is that
shit taste like chocolate.
If you're like, I'd say a good way to frame this invention is like, let's say you are a black ops, like private military dude
Sure.
that's in Afghanistan. You give these to our boys out in the field, right? These Easter pills.
I feel like you should
so
give
that
them to
when
your
Al
enemy.
Qaeda tries to, because one of the things that they do is a thing they call stuff in the ham, which is they take a bunch of poo poo and they put it in the soldier's mouth. They make him eat it. They call it let's stuff the ham. Let's stuff the
No,
ham.
I don't know if that's
And the thing
true.
is that they can pop the pill and they'll be like, oh, Ali, I'll be stuffed as a ham all the live long day. Thank you, Al Qaeda. I thank you for this meal.
El Qaeda.
It's gonna military. It's gonna military purpose.
Yeah, I'll sell it to the private
a lot of
military.
money.
That's
in the
huge.
military.
Yeah, there is a lot of money in
What's
the
it
military.
called again?
Easter pills.
Easter pills.
Willy
Yeah.
Wonkas, they call them on the street.
Sure.
That's the other thing you have to consider. These are going to get onto the street somehow.
Yeah, you
the
get
thing.
the
That could work.
Halliburton.
I mean, they have those shit steaks in Japan or whatever it is.
that's
Yeah,
right. They
people
do.
People
and they
do
think-
want. There's a market for it.
That is
Yeah.
true. A large one.
There is quite a bit of a market for this.
I
I got a
Can you-
sleeper thing here.
Let me ask you. Can you do different types of chocolate? Can you do dark chocolate? Can you do white chocolate?
definitely. I mean, the problem is white chocolate has got to be old poo-poo. You know that old, weird white bird poo-poo?
Right,
That's
right.
what that
Okay.
has to be. Then it can taste
Or
like
old
white
dog
chocolate.
poo poo. You ever leave the dog poo poo out too long? It gets
No.
white.
But doesn't
Yeah.
the pill just make everything taste like chocolate? Do you have to eat poo poo, or would a steak also taste like
That is an
chocolate?
interesting loophole.
Marcus, he didn't think it through.
I mean, the pill just makes everything taste like chocolate. I think you just want a reason to eat poo-poo.
Theoretically, it would be easier to make some bread.
Yeah. Bread tastes like chocolate. Yeah. Like, that would be really good.
All the way to shit.
Yeah.
You frame it with marketing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, I assumed that it would make the poo-poo taste like chocolate no matter what. No matter who ate it. Like, say I poo-poo and feed you my poo-poo. My poo-poo's going to taste like chocolate.
I thought it was going to make your own poo-poo taste like chocolate.
Yeah, it does make your
Well,
own
then they fight off the poo-poo pill.
Yeah.
You're not the one eating the poo-poo pill.
That's not going to fight off Al Qaeda.
No, I have. Everyone
You're
should
not.
be.
You're not the one that's poo-poo in the poo-poo that's gonna put in your poo-poo mouth.
Yeah. It's not going to be
Al
your poo-poo.
Qaeda.
I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm just going to say that right now. I don't know if it's going to work.
You should call these pills loophole. There are so many problems.
Pills.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, there's a lot of problems with it, but it shows some promise.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
It really does. Among the Japanese,
And stuff in the ham.
Japanese probably.
I mean, stuff in the ham is not. It's not going to happen.
All I have
Soldiers
to
don't
say-
look like you, Henry.
All I have to say is, mine involves coming. His involves eating shit.
Which could also involve coming eventually.
I guess, man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because it's,
All right.
it's a sexual thing, of course. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
All right. Who's next?
I got nothing. I really have nothing on this one. I don't know what to. I just want to do something about pee-pee now, but I feel like that's just because I'm being convinced. I don't know.
How about a girlfriend for Ben? Is that a good invention?
Oh God, he's dead in the face.
And
A
gentlemen,
robot woman.
how about a fucking zap gun that gets rid of my fattest friends?
All right, zap gun that gets rid of your best friends.
That is it. No, Jackie.
What is
that
the
is
name
fine.
of it?
You are
What
fine.
is the name? What are you calling it?
The name is called the Head-Eradicator. It's
No.
the gun I'm going to use to eradicate Henry Zebrowski.
Essentially,
No.
it's just a gun that's going to eliminate. It's really just a
just
gun.
a
It's a gun. It's all it is. Is a gun.
Totally worthless.
You can shoot Henry with any gun. We don't have to put this into production and patent
Okay,
it.
fine.
Achieve nothing, and this is why no one loves you.
What happened? What happened? I'm telling you, man. Oh, I loved the email correspondences I had with Mara when she was in Cambodia. It really made me feel like I want to invent a technology that makes me able to just have conversations with ex-girlfriends, even when they're in other lands.
So, Marcus, what do you give the
It's a
jumble
gun
of
that
ideas?
kills Henry, but it's mine. It'll be like purple, and it'll look like a
It's
pizza.
got to be BK.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a multimillionaire. I'll just buy you a fucking gun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
But it's
right.
a gun specifically to kill Henry.
Sorry, Henry,
Start
buddy.
running.
How will I see Easter pills through to the end? I'm the Steve Jobs of the Lupo pills.
I'm sorry, but he needs this much more than you need Easter pills.
Yes. No, all the women
Eating all
love me.
this poo-poo.
Yes. If I was
right.
if I told the truth about how many women I've had, people would think I was quite the vixen. Right?
Palpable silence. I love the kegerator that we now have in the room. Just the sound of that, how it fills the silence.
Yes. All right, Kevin or Jackie? You can't invent anything involving poo-poo
I own.
or killing Henry.
So it's called the Slip and Slide Extreme. It's a body condom. So you can put it on your entire body so you can get into whatever kind of muck you want to get into.
What kind of muck do you want to get into?
Like a poncho.
Like
We're all inventing things that already exist.
Yeah.
We cannot go with a single
yeah, but this
original
one's
idea.
tight. So this one's like
It's a tight poncho.
tight poncho.
It's a body condom.
And you can buy these already.
No, they don't have those.
A leather body condom?
No, not leather, like
Latex.
sheepskin.
You can buy
Latex? Sheepskin.
In
sheepskin.
case you're allergic to latex.
She's going to break
Just
out
a
in hives.
big stinky skin flap that you crawl into.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. That's
Could you?
great.
Well, I have a couple questions on this invention.
Okay.
Can you sleep the night in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Are there
can also-
air holes then?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but not too big. Like big enough.
You're off-roading here.
around your mouth.
You didn't plan
so
this
you
far.
can breathe.
Do they come
But you
in?
can't have holes in it, or else you're gonna get all the muck inside your mouth.
Oh, I see.
Do they come in different colors, different sizes?
No, it's only in sheep color.
Who are we marketing this to? Who has so much So many muck needs.
Oil tycoons.
Yeah, Playboy billionaires. People who have too much money, they don't know what to do with them. And that's why, how much are the condoms?
$1 million.
Price yourself out.
It is very
Yeah,
pricey.
but $1 million because you're gonna go to an old woman that she's gonna measure you for your own
I've lost
specific
Each
body
individual-
poncho.
Right, so it's made to order. Okay,
Yes.
very interesting.
What nationality is the old woman?
Yugoslavian.
Okay.
Oh, so she's very
So
good.
you're
yeah.
welcome. I broke all the racial stereotypes that you thought I was gonna use.
I figured
Yeah.
you were gonna go gypsy.
Well, I
Yeah.
think,
I thought Greek.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to say this
Really?
because I'm interested in this idea and I think it could work. But I say if you're going to start selling these things for $1 million, you throw in like a big bucket of muck with each.
Oh yeah, you get a whole field of muck
Okay.
and women to cheer you on.
Okay.
While you're
I feel
diving
like
in
Holden's
said muck.
leading the witness a little bit here, but
Well,
that's
I think
fine.
that your witness is alone. And
Ben, I'm gonna say I'm sorry for Jackie.
what?
That was mean.
that was
That
mean.
was below the belt.
It actually
Yeah,
helps.
there's
me get
nothing
right.
there. Am I right? Well,
Jesus.
Kevin, let's move on to you.
God, what is happening?
Oh,
So
no,
far,
man.
if you basically just utter a sentence that makes sense, you win. And it doesn't
got
even have
all
to be an invention. It could literally just be like, what did you eat for lunch? Just tell us
dude.
that and you win.
My shit's gonna change the world.
Okay?
oh.
It's called bird suit. Now, this
All right.
is
I'm
a
listening.
suit made entirely out of live birds. Now, what you do with this suit, what's so beautiful about this suit is you walk around the streets, people are like, oh, that nigga's kind of clean. He got this bird suit on. But the thing that's
kinda
also
clean.
so dope about this bird suit is you have these birds, they pick the bugs off of you.
Very good.
It's so helpful.
This is amazing.
I've always noticed.
Take
yeah.
the bugs off of you.
Well, I'm also thinking there's enough.
kind of
If
bugs?
there's enough live birds attached to the suit, couldn't you also sort of levitate?
Fly away.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what people think at first. No, but you spread your arms out, you get a little flutter. And then you can use the birds to shit on strangers. That sends a message.
The bird
Not
shit
if,
suit.
not if they're taking his Easter pills. It's not gonna
Absolutely.
sit in
That's the day made in heaven for me.
What kind of birds are they?
I have a
All types of birds. Mostly the ones that love eating bugs. But the beautiful thing about it is if you're in a situation where you feel like you want to get out quick, you can detach the birds. A flutter of birds is in people's face. You step back, they got a bird cloud. Disappear.
like
you
in
get the birds
Bioshock
back?
Infinite, a murder of crows. You just
Exactly.
fucking throw 'em.
Batman does it, but we were doing this with birds. They can do that shit
Boy, I
in the
like
daytime.
I would like
Superhero you're
to buy
creating.
your bird
Let me
suit.
ask you this. What kind of life have you been living lately when bugs are foremost on your mind?
Listen, man, don't ask me questions I don't feel comfortable asking.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Marcus. Out of line.
That is all right. All right, that is out of line. I understand. I
So you're
apologize.
the one with all the money
Yeah.
in this scenario. In
Yep.
reality,
Yep,
you're
yep,
also the
yep.
one with most of the money.
Doing the dishes. Do not forget. It was the first idea, but doing the dishes.
I know. Doing the
Your
dishes.
first idea was an audiobook.
No. It's a book that reads itself. You don't listen to it reading itself. It reads itself.
So it's like a weird Buddhist
I still
cone.
think that I should just win with just killing Henry.
That's
I mean, that's just mean.
Yeah, it's a
The
me.
show was a positive show.
I'm so sorry.
It's all positive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of it. And I think the most positive idea out of all of them,
muck.
Easter pills.
Easter pills.
Easter
takes it.
pills.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Zebrowski
I
wins.
take the
This
goddamn
dude doesn't
bird
need to go on
jacket over
unemployment
that.
anymore. This guy, inventor,
Sell your
founder of
fucking
loophole
product to Japanese people.
All
Yeah,
right, Jackie
exactly. I've got a
Zebrowski.
vision right now that we can take this all the way.
Al Qaeda's dead. Don't you remember?
El Qaeda.
No, we'll never beat them.
All right, that's Henry Zebrowski, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett. I am Ben Kissel. Marcus, great job with the news today,
that
buddy.
positive?
Congratulations, Henry.
Hold it down.
Yeah, you're a big winner today. Major winner.
God damn it.
Wonderful.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan, everybody. We'll
Thank
talk to
you.
you soon.
Remember how awkward that pickaninny conversation was?
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah,
You want me to sing the song again?
No, definitely not.